10, right at the 30. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming in.
Pardon me.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
too much of a hole in the middle, man. I know you're going to exploit me.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A little bit more tradition.
Here's the 2nd down and 6.
I realize you got to do something different, man.
Winston.
All right, I'm catching the outside. He's one of my favorite
4
players.
yards there on the play.
Come on.
And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Oh, rocket
And
time.
they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Oh, a big decision here early.
Everybody online know. Everybody online know what I'm about to do right now.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Good play. That's all I can say. That's a good play. I don't know what to do now. Oh, shit. I got to switch to that. Good play. Mental. That was mental right there. I like that.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
And lost balance. Good play, dog. I respect you, man. Period. I respect you.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To the top.
On the give, this is Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And I don't quit. See, tips to the job.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Pickett back to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
They got 2 and what? What is that? 2 and 2 something quarters?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. There they are going for it. Here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it. Keep playing.
They hand this off to Harris. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Pickett will look to throw it here. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A 2nd down throw for Winston. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Jameis going to change things up. On 3rd down, Winston steps away to his left. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Now Winston on 4th down. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So tough, man. It's a great game. It's a classic game. Appreciate it. Just don't quit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the 1st half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. On play action, Winston. He lets it go deep for Olave. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 77 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
Man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
A point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's 2nd and 3. They run again with Harris. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll try to right side with Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Harris. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Warren, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Warren again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Boswell for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Mac is dope.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
You got my man's making.
He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Sound good. From here to Tibet, boy. It's brand new, Chef. That's in town. It's getting down. Even bodies buried in the ground.
They run it again with Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. A leap in, he's got it. He got it.
This guy.
39 yards.
This guy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Y'all see that? Nice.
So the big play
nice. Because I was on him. And I wanted it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. It's going to come back. Cross in. Cross in. Cross in. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
In motion left is Thomas.
Slow down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
I'm going for 2.
Alvin Kamara.
I'm going for 2. So what you going to do? What you going to do? I'm going for 2. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's go. Let's go.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. They'll turn to Kamara. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll start the drive with Harris. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. DeMario Davis there on the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he's up to the 40-yard line.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And he's taken down here by the Saints. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Pickett. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Pickett to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Believe it. Politics, ditto. Staircases.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. Wow. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down.
Beautiful.
Now Winston.
On TV, too. The earth.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Stand for the state. I see you. I see you.
Winston here to throw.
Look at
And
him.
it is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Winston to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a win here for the Saints, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their veteran QB, CD, and that's Jameis Winston.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes.
Run it back, lost everything I ever wanted it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back.
My phone is. I thought it was on the charger. My phone over here. Just did that little thing like I thought it was on the charger. Oh shit. Is it not? The black one. This one.
Run it back like a total runs. Run it back when I total run. I'll be back like another van. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boat to dash. Run it back, I'm running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. Bobby act and run it back. You see how I act, but then I laugh. Feeling like a fatal heart attack. I'd die for that. I don't stress about it. I think less without it. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key. Running back, let me have it back. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key.
Just like that. Solo might be right back. Oh yes, like that. I told her I might be right back.
Run it back. Told him put the money in the bag. Double that. Run it back. Told him put the